Welcome back. Thanks for checking out another video. Before you guys finish watching this video, please hit that subscribe button down below and hit the little bell. You guys will get notifications every time I post a video, which means you get to see more of my content if you like it. And then also there's a Discord, there's a Twitter, and an Instagram link down in the description. So if you guys want to follow me there, you get to stay up to date with me and what's going on with me and the channel and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, so, ooh, itchy head, sorry. Today, we are talking about patch notes, which is really exciting. They just released these, I think today, right? Very quickly. This is not what I was looking for. Please hold while I find the patch notes. I had to pull them up on Chrome instead of the game itself. I guess they're not on the game. But we'll swap back to the game and we'll check out the events that are coming up because a couple of them are in already, or one of them's in already. I don't know. We'll have a look. Okay, so first of all, I want to say that on mobile, this is really hard to read because the font is not very dark. Just a little tip for the developers. Okay, so anyways, that's just me complaining. So, greetings, Portal Master. First of all, we apologize for not being able to quickly respond to the feedback we've been getting for our community. We're trying our best to respond with accurate answers, which is taking longer than we anticipated. Okay, so that's good. They acknowledge that they have not been very good at communicating. That's good. Acceptance is step one. So hopefully they'll be better about it in the future. We'll be giving you details on new content and game money supply, which have been mentioned in the second developers modes, so gold and I think skill ups as well. The details below will be applied to games starting this week. Oh, I'll be right back. I got a new tablet. I was very excited about it. Okay, sorry, where were we? So, we'll be giving you details on new content. Gotta catch my breath for a second. We're giving you details on new content and game money, which has been mentioned. The details below will be applied. Okay, so this is what they were talking about in the last patch notes. New content. Skill up, power stone, supply balance modification. The amount of skill up stones given in the game will be modified. Okay, so I guess they're increasing skill up stones, which is great. Skill ups are a huge part of making Skylanders strong. Increasing supply through content. New content will be added for you to get skill up power stones in addition to the Mirage Tower. Okay, great. So it related to the episode dungeon, which will come up later, enabled you to get increased skill up power stones in the game. Okay, so if you guys remember, I don't know how many of you guys actually played the first Skylanders when they released it. Basically, every time they released a new hero, they would do an episode dungeon where you could get pieces for that hero. And so it was like a little story-driven thing where like the character that was the episode was about would be like stronger, and you would get like certain rewards off of it, which is pretty cool. It was a nice little thing. The only thing is that it was limited. I think you could only do it. Maybe I'm mistaken about this. It's been a long time. My brain doesn't work so well anymore. I think you could only do it a limited amount of times to get the rewards, so hopefully it's not like that for this because we'll get ahead. I'm getting ahead a little bit, but it sounds like you do get a little bit of gold from this, so hopefully this isn't like you do it one time and you get a couple gold, but we'll see. Limited time event. Before content is added, we'll be holding an event to give out an amount that's equal to the amount you can acquire from the new content. Okay, so it sounds like they want this fix to go in right away. So what they're going to do is they're going to do a little event before they release the episode dungeon where you can get the same amount of materials from this event before the episode dungeon comes out, which is awesome. I like that. I'm glad they recognize that they need a little bit more time on this episode dungeon event, on this episode dungeon content. So they're going to do an event where you can get the same rewards before they release it. So that's great. I'm happy with that. Additional events are being prepared. In addition to the wheel event that has been notified before. So we had a wheel event not too long ago. You got tickets for doing certain things. Was it arena? I don't remember exactly. Like I said, my brain doesn't work very well. New content will be added to the game to supply new game money for new challenges. Okay, so this is the episode dungeon and episode pass. So episode dungeon, various characters will be stars of the episode dungeon. You'll battle repeatedly with a star character in 2 different modes. Okay, so great. So this is what I was talking about just a minute ago. Story mode, where you proceed with a story battling with a star character. Okay, that's what I was talking about before, where it was like limited and there's a little bit of story. And then sparring mode, you'll battle to compete against the star character, and the portal master will select the mode difficulty to battle. Okay, interesting. I think that's new. Correct me if I'm wrong now in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's new. Episode pass. A new episode pass will be added for you to get rewards according to the progress of the story mode and sparring mode of the episode dungeon. Okay, great. More rewards is always good, of course. Gold dungeon. Okay, great. So they're bringing back the gold dungeon. This was in the 2018 Skylanders. 2018? 2019. The last Skylanders. You'll be able to get gold by battling against Gold Queen, protecting the secret golden cave. It's under development. The gold to provide gold supply required to upgrade Skylanders. Great. So it sounds like they're bringing back Gold Queen. If I recall correctly, I think you could do it 3 times a day, and it gave you quite a bit of gold. So hopefully that's the thing. I think the old Skylanders actually required less gold than the new Skylanders does. So I'm hoping that they increase the amount you get, because I think it was only like a couple 100,000 on the max setting for the gold cave, but we'll see. Sky Pass. Various missions will be held separate from the dungeon. You'll be able to get core items required to upgrade Skylanders from completing missions. Okay, I'm hoping core items means Awakening Stones, of course. I'm hoping it means Skill Up Stones, and I hope it means Evolution, because I think those are all pretty necessary at this point, especially with the release of Sky Tower, where we need a lot more Skylanders to actually get anywhere with Sky Tower, so resources are really heavily needed. So that would be good. And I'm kind of hoping all of this is preparing for something like guild content, where you can only use Skylanders once in a battle or something like that, similar to how Summoner's War is, but that's just me sort of shooting ideas off. Feel free to use that, come to us. Alright, so moving on. New Portal Master and Portal Master update. Oh, great. Oh, interesting. Okay. A Portal Master that uses recovery skills for stable battle will be updated. Okay, cool. So a Water Portal Master that heals. So that actually could be really useful. So we currently have the shield and the evasion, and hopefully this one will be added so that you can offset it and lacking healing. This will actually be really good for my account with my buff team, because right now I'm using Gorilla Drilla, but I'm hoping to phase him out. Anyways, Fire Attack Skylander update. A Skylander that uses a wide range attack with explosion effects will be added. Okay, cool. So new Skylander. Great. They're adding more characters. That's exactly what we want to see. That's cool. Explosion are all the rage for some people. So having another Skylander to go with that is awesome. So congratulations, Explosion team users. Content item improvements. So Arena and Sky Tower improvement. The reward will be adjusted so you get higher glory points and higher grades. The number of rewards will be accurately divided per tier to provide a goal aim for higher grades. Great, this is awesome. Higher you go up in Arena and Sky Tower, the more glory points you get, which is great, because currently I'm getting not quite enough to get that blackout ticket at the beginning of next month, which would be huge. We got a pretty big boost in the beginning if you climbed up to Masters, because every time you got to a new rank you got 500 glory points. So this hopefully will offset the lack of those achievements. Lucky Box item update, which we will look at. It's already in. We'll look at that in just a second. New Lucky Box will be added for you to get gold and various upgrade game money. Lucky Box will be available for the new episode dungeon. You can also use premium rare Imaginites at the light shop to exchange for Lucky Boxes. That's cool, because we have a ton of premium and rare Imaginites. So hopefully, actually, okay, I really like this idea. The idea that you can use premium and rare Imaginites to exchange for gold is fantastic. Thank you, Com, to us. Others, we're checking the bugs that have been reported by users. We'll try our best to resolve as soon as possible. We are well aware of the fact that we lack enjoyable content and users are faced with difficulties of upgrading Skylanders. We're trying our best to resolve issues by developing new content and improvement, but it's taken a long time to work on these issues on top of the contents that we have been developing for future updates. We asked your... Okay, so this... Okay, you guys may not know, but I'm actually a software developer by profession. So YouTube is my hobby, but my profession is software development. Something you have to keep in mind when talking about developing software is they are very limited on resources. I imagine that the Skylanders developer group is very, very small because, I mean, if you just look at how they had like no, when they're re-released, they had like no advertisement. I mean, you didn't even see it in other games where it advertised it very much. So I imagine their team is incredibly small, so they're doing their best with what they have. The only thing I would ask is a little bit more communication in the future. I mean, you have to have people come up with the ideas, and then you have to have the developers actually write the code. And I'm telling you, writing code is tedious, and it takes a long time, and it's hard, especially with really complicated programs like this. So. Just try to be as patient as you can. I haven't stopped playing. I put it on the back burner a little bit while I wait for these updates, but I'm really hoping that these changes will help us until they can release that new content. It sounds like they already have a good amount of stuff in the work, which is awesome, and they're trying to resolve all the issues that they have anyways, right? So, and they have to be careful about how they balance game money and currency in the game, because if they over compensate and then you end up getting too much, it's going to make the game fizzle out really fast, right? So they have to be very careful about that. So this may contradict everything I've said in the past about the game itself being, hurry up and stuff like that. But after sitting with it for a little bit and thinking about it, these are my thoughts on it now. So if you guys are playing, great, that's awesome. I'm going to continue playing, especially with this new update. I've been working on a couple new projects, so hopefully you guys will see that coming shortly. But if you're having some trouble, if you're bored and of farming gold, start another account. Try a new account. Try some new Skylanders out. That's what I've been doing. I've been sort of re-rolling new accounts, not my main account, obviously, but just creating a new account. Hop over to Asia server. Everybody is starting from ground zero. Nobody got compensation on Asia, right? So hop over there and see what you can do over there. So if you guys are playing on emulators, which I don't think Com2uS likes very much, so I am not endorsing emulators. But if you guys are playing on emulators, create a new instance and do it that way, right? So, we're done with the patch notes, right? So let's hop back over to this real quick and have a look which one of these is my game. Here we go. We're going to exit here. We're just going to quit. I know we're wasting a little bit of energy, but it's for the video. You guys don't want to sit through another little bit, right? So I forgot to sell those. Great, I'll do it later. So events is what we're going to look at, right? So the Lucky Box event is already in. I've already done it for the day on this account, so sorry about that. But I will explain it real quick. So I get another one. Fantastic. I'm not entirely sure, actually, how you get these. Box will be accumulated until the end. You can check the available reward, blah, blah, blah. You can check the box. Okay, so I don't... one random reward be given. Okay, so I don't know exactly how you get these boxes. I started out with 2 when I got up this morning, and then I guess I have another one. I use both of them. So basically, you pick one of these, right? We're gonna go with pink because I picked green and white earlier, and then they give you rewards. So we got energy. So before, when I picked the green, I don't know if this is the same every time. I think it's random, right? But when I picked the green the first time, I got 30,000 gold, and when I picked the white, I got 50,000 gold. So not an unsubstantial amount of gold that you get from these, which is great, especially if it's just an event that happens as you play, right? So here we go. Here's the reward. So premium summon ticket, a rare skill up power stone, 100 gems, which is cool, 50,000 gold, 50 energy, 30,000 gold, and 30 energy. Okay, so not bad. Not awful, especially since it's just a free. And then, of course, sort of like other Com2uS games where you have events, and as you do the events more, you get more prizes. Great. I'm glad they're doing this here. This is really successful, I think, across their other platforms, so I'm really happy with this. Get reward according to the number of open boxes. You'll get bonus reward according to the number of open boxes, right? So at 10, you get 200 energy. 200,000, excuse me. At 30, you get 5 heroic skill up stone, which is awesome. And then at 40, you get 5 premium summon tickets, right? So So pretty good. And then the wheel event, I don't think this is in yet, but we can take a look at this. It could tell us where it starts, I guess. So it looks like it starts tomorrow, the 19th, right? Today's the 18th. Complete missions for spin chances. So this is similar to the other game sort of thing. Oh, awesome. So 100,000 gold for one and a wheel ticket for using 100 energy. 200 energy, another 150,000 gold. So that's 250,000 gold just for playing the game every day, right? Not even including what gold you get. And then you get another wheel ticket and 100 energy for doing one dark subjugation, which you guys should be doing anyways because they just buffed the gold on it, which means you get triple the gold. So I'm getting like, I score pretty low because poison doesn't do very well with dark subjugation, but I'm getting like 150 to 200,000 gold every time I run it, right? So it's a great, right? 3 times a day, that's 800,000 gold a day. And then enter Awakening Dungeon, which you should be doing again every day anyways, because it's limited to 10 times a day, so it's not like you can go out and farm it all one day. And then you get another ticket. So let's see what the rewards. So you get energy, gold, 10,000 ether pieces, which is awesome. Again, High Awakening Stone, Heroic Imaginite, awesome, and 300 gems. Okay, I mean, and then you get more, right? Okay, yes. Thank you, Come To Us. This event is fantastic. This is so many good rewards and so much gold. I mean, every single day you get this and 4 chances at something from here, right? So, I mean, that is potential of 250 and then another, let's say you get 150, that's 550,000 gold just from using your energy, right? Potentially there. So I mean, chances of getting exactly that are pretty low, but this is huge. Also, I know a lot of people are running out of gems from summoning and stuff, so getting this extra energy from these events is going to also help you be able to play more, farm more, without having to spend money, right? So I think that's it. I think that is all that I'm going to cover today. Oh, there's another event? Hold on. All right. Just kidding. There's one more. So this is a tweet from Skylanders. For 200,000 gold. Oh, okay. So it's just like a little event where if you follow, then you get to sort of see you have a chance at some gold, right? So we don't really, I mean, if you want to, go for it, you know, like I'm not stopping you for sure, but it's all you. All right, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Very excited about these patch notes coming up. I think it's going to be a huge help to the game, and I will catch you guys in the next video.